Whether we cry our hearts out for second leads, scream in annoyance because of love triangles that left us hanging, or plot twists that made us gasp in shock, these 10 Korean dramas should have had a very different ending. A little heads up that we have some sizzling spoilers in this video, so grab your popcorn, drinks, or whatever tickles your fancy whenever you're ready, because this is the K-drama lounge news you absolutely won't want to miss. 10. Big Mouth. Starring Yuna and Yeon-Seok as a power couple, this drama captivated audiences and boasted high ratings until its final episode. But high viewership does not necessarily translate to a great drama, does it? Despite its initial promise, the last 10 minutes of the finale left much to be desired. From rushed black and white flashbacks of trying to wrap up all the loose ends, to a rushed ending without an explanation of what happened to Mayor Che's wife left us in disbelief. The unexpected death of Mi-ho was the ultimate disappointment, leaving viewers feeling it was unnecessary and tarnishing their overall impression of the series, as seen in this comment. Big Mouth's final episode ended with Chang-ho reminiscing on Mi-ho's narration for him to be a good Big Mouth as the glitches on their wedding photo. We cannot accept such ending. 9. The Worst of Evil. A show can live or die by its ending, and that's precisely where this crime thriller stumbled. Featuring Ji Chang-wook, Im Se-mi, and Wi Ha-jun as leads, The Worst of Evil is a thrilling rollercoaster of twists and turns, showcasing the impact detective work has on both lawmen and criminals alike. In its gripping final episode, lives were on the line, but piecing together all the little details required some effort, and unfortunately, it ended up being a heartbreaking one. Viewers thought the last episode would be an interesting mystery of whose life will be saved and who will be sacrificed, but it was a sad ending for everyone. Many felt that Ji-cho's death was unnecessary and wished for an alternate ending where he could have escaped to start fresh. Yet Jun-mo and his wife's separation, though saddening, felt inevitable. 8. Record of Youth. Not everything is worth keeping, but it doesn't mean we should throw away what we experienced, and the Record of Youth's ending felt like a visual representation of this line. Overall, it was a great story full of dreams, resilience, and the essence of youth, but we hoped for more in the end. It begins with the protagonists figuring out what they want to do, and eventually, after a rollercoaster ride, they are finally able to sort things out. We see Hae-ju and Hae-hyo join the military, and Jung-ha and Hae-jun break up, and after a 2-year jump, their future is still left open-ended. Fans found this ending underwhelming as they needed confirmation whether the couple ended up together officially or they decided to remain just friends. All in all, the finale was not perfect in the way you would expect it to be, but as a matter of fact, it taught us how people need time and experience to figure themselves out. 7. The Smile Has Left Your Eyes. Starring So In-guk and Jung So-min, The Smile Has Left Your Eyes is a hidden gem that captures the heart in unexpected ways. Moo Young, burdened by his past, meets Jin Kang, and although her initial impression of him is pretty negative, she falls in love with him as well. The tragic finale sees Jin Kang discovering the truth about the tragic event and confronting Moo Young. In a desperate moment, Jin Kang points to her head, saying that if he dies, she'll end herself too. Moo Young tries to stop her, but Jin Kang comes in front of him as Executive Jang's assistant fires. With a final love confession, they both pass in each other's arms. The heartbreaking finale left fans, including us, longing for an alternate ending where they could live happily ever after. 6. The Interest of Love. This melodrama revolves around the life of 4 individuals who work at a bank and become involved in a love square. Yes, it's not a triangle, but a complicated square that brings up histories, insecurities, and thoughts about love. While viewers hoped for a happy ending, and it did leave our characters pretty far from where they began, it was just not how we wanted them to be. After putting us on an emotional roller coaster of accepting and rejecting love, what was hard to watch was actually how she left him and the bank. Though the finale had a happy twist, the fact that the show put us through so much with the female lead thinking she doesn't deserve love and her letting go of the main lead again was disappointing. But it also taught us a valuable lesson of learning about ourselves and doing what's best for us. 5. Reply 1988. 9 years have passed since the finale of Reply 1988, yet Duk-sun's decision to be with Chae-taek instead of Jung-hwan never ceases not to be the talk of the town. From the beginning of the series, one of the biggest questions was who is going to be Duk-sun's partner at the end, and it was Kim Jong-hwan who was the obvious choice every time. However, Duk-sun ultimately chooses someone with whom she can openly share her romantic life. Fans felt conflicted as both characters were deserving, but Jung-hwan's selflessness and accepting his fate left many disheartened. As a matter of fact, Haeri herself cried on set when she filmed the final scene because it was the last time she shot with Dongkwan. It leaves us wondering if true sparks were already flying between them at that moment. 4. Vagabond. It is an action-packed drama that revolves around Cha Dal-gun, a stuntman who investigates the mysterious plane crash that took the life of his nephew. His quest for truth leads him to team up with Go Haeri, a covert operative for the National Intelligence Service. Starring the gorgeous Bae Suzy and the equally handsome Lee Sung-gi, whose chemistry is off the charts, Vagabond's cliffhanger ending was a major point of disappointment among fans. In the last scene, our leads meet again dramatically with Dal-gun ready to shoot, but stops when he sees Haeri as his target and wipes his tears off. Not only does this set up for a second season whose possibility is starting to fade, but it also lacks any answers to the main storyline, leaving plenty of viewers unsatisfied and frustrated. 3. Moon Lovers, Scarlet Heart Rail. Hanging by a thread of hope for a second season even after 8 years, this romance time travel series follows a modern woman transported to Korea's Goryeo dynasty, where she falls for a prince. IU and Lee Joon-gi's portrayal of Wang So and Hae-soo's bittersweet romance had viewers rooting for a happy ending, which never happened. Moon Lovers left fans on the edge of their seats, yearning for closure as it abruptly ended with Hae-soo going back to the present day with Wang So promising to find her again. Despite petitions from international fans for a second season, it is becoming more and more unlikely that there will ever be a reunion between the couple. 2. Duna. This drama is another addition to the list of what kind of ending was that? Undoubtedly, Duna captivated its viewers from the moment it was released, tackling different topics in the entertainment industry and the characters. But if we talk about the open ending of the show that left hopeful viewers wanting more, it was a disaster. In the final episode, Won-jun and Duna part ways to focus on their personal lives. Now, what exactly caused confusion was the very last scene where Duna and Woo-jun pass each other, and Duna looks over her shoulder to the other side, where Won-jun is busy talking to someone. Fans couldn't get a closure, some believing they were still together, while some happily accepted their breakup, naming it inevitable. 1. 2521. 2521 was another romance drama whose ending left viewers more puzzled than satisfied. Narrated through flashbacks alternating between 1998, a period of South Korea's struggles during the IMF crisis, and 2021 pandemic, the story intertwines the protagonists' past and present. This series features a gripping storyline, excellent characterization, and one of the best soundtracks seen in recent Korean drama history. So what exactly went wrong with the ending, you might ask? The finale starts with Hee-do and Yi-jin breaking up and living their own successful lives. Fans were confused as the initial romance was well done, mentioning that the makers should have just kept it an open ending instead of saying that the couple didn't end up together. Besides this, the mystery around Na Hee-do's daughter was also left unresolved, causing a massive rift among K-drama fans. What other dramas do you think deserve their ending to be changed? Let us know in the comments below.